And we are here with Delayed Ford, one of my Woodwood band captains, senior clarinet player. Delane, tell me, what was your favorite band show?
My favorite band show was Roma, not just because it was my first one, but I really love the show in general.
Good. And tell me, what's something that stuck out in your mind? What's your favorite memory of band these last 5 years?
Probably just going to the competitions on the bus. I had a lot of fun with everybody.
Wasn't meeting Anthony Anderson? Because I know you got some, yeah, that was pretty big too. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was
my
pretty
mom
cool too.
still swears up and down he looks like me.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah. All right, tell me what's something that stuck out in your mind this year?
Definitely hurting my knee at Lower State,
Right.
but just the whole experience at Lower State because I feel like we did a really good job.
And we did. And tell me, what's some advice you would give incoming freshmen, future Band of Blue members?
Probably just to give it your all at all times because it goes by so quick, so put your everything into it at the start.
Good deal. And we're with Delane Ford, senior clarinet, woodwind band captain. Thank you. We've got Traquan Stokes here, brass band captain of the Band of Blue, and euphonium senior euphonium player. Tell me, Mr. Stokes, what was your favorite show from the last 4 years?
My favorite show for the last 4 years, man, I'm about to go with my freshman year at Red Rock.
Red Rock Mountain. That's a
Rock
good
Mountain.
choice. Why would you say Red Rock?
Red Rock, because that's just when I was introduced to the band and I fell in love and I knew this is what I wanted to do during high school. Man, I had some of my best moments when I was a freshman, and honestly, they'll stay with me for the rest of my life.
And good. Tell me, you got some folks in the back being loud behind me. That's okay. We'll keep the video rolling. Tell me about this year's show. What's your favorite memory from this year so far?
My favorite memory from this year's show was when we went to Lower State and they said third place. Man,
Top
right
three
there.
finish. That was awesome, wasn't it?
That
Yeah.
right there, that felt amazing, man. Because through all the months we worked so hard to get there, and we got there, and we did our best, and it paid off. And man, I loved it. Man, how much I loved it when he said Halsey County was in third place.
Good deal. And tell me, what would you tell future Band of Blue members? You know, next year you're not going to be here, so what would you tell the incoming freshmen?
Hold your head up. The time is gonna get tough. Times are gonna get tough. Things are gonna get hard. But no matter how hard it gets, hold your head up and just keep on pushing through. Because that's what make us the Band of Blue.
Good deal, Mr. Stokes. This is Traquan Stokes, senior euphonium and band captain of the Band of Blue. All right, we have brass band captain Desiree Niels, senior mellophone. Desiree, tell me, I know you've marched every year. What was your favorite show from the past, or it might be this year's? Tell me which one's your favorite.
I believe my favorite show was Roma. Was my favorite show, my first show.
Why was Roma your favorite?
The music was exciting. I think just it being my first show was more memorable.
And what's something you can remember about this year with Saints and Sinners? What's something that's stuck out in your head?
I love part 2. The way we get into it with the body and the music is exciting too.
Good deal. And what would you tell incoming freshmen if you had any advice for next year when you're not here? What would you say to them?
Every performance, whether it's a football game or a competition, perform like it's your last one, because when the last one does come, you're gonna want to redo the show. You're gonna want to perform it again, and you're gonna just want to go back to that show.
Good. This is Desiree Niels, senior mellophone brass captain. Thank you. All right, we're here with Eddie Jakes, senior sousaphone and brass captain of the Band of Blue. Eddie, tell me, I know you've marched the last 4 or 5 years. Tell me, what's been your favorite show?
It's between Red Rock and Roma. Roma because it was like the first show I ever did, and Red Rock just because of all the people in it.
And tell me something that you remember the most about being in band these last 4 or 5 years.
Just being with all my friends here. Everybody else that's my friends in band, and they've all it's just a good place.
And what would you tell incoming freshmen if you had some advice? What would you tell them?
Make friends early because they're gonna last the whole band career, and just stay with it.
Good deal. This is Eddie Jakes, senior sousaphone and band captain of the Band of Blue. We're here with Kinsley Reed, our pit captain and senior mallet player, piano player. And Kinsley, tell me, what's been your favorite show over the last 4 years?
I would have to say this show. It's very like creative and exciting, and I really enjoyed it.
And tell me, what's something that stuck out in your head as a memory from this year?
I would say like the determination that we had. I felt that we worked really hard. You know, it started out rocky, but once we heard the show and we saw like the improvements and the impact that we can have on the show, I felt that that made us do it a lot better.
Good deal. And tell me, what's been a memory of your last 4 years in band? What's something that stuck out in your head?
I would say the people that I met in band. I met some very great friends and close friends that I look to having very much in the future.
And tell me, what's some advice you would tell incoming Band of Blue or future Band of Blue members?
I would say to make friends. That's the most important thing. That's what make band fun. And have fun in band. You know, play your music, play it like you want, but also have fun. And it'll be a great 4 years.
Good deal. This is Kinsley Reed, Senior Pit Captain of the Band of Blue. Thank you. All right, we got Peyton Grant, Senior Drum Major, the Senior Drum Major, Trumpet Extraordinaire. Peyton, tell me, what was your favorite show in your last 5 years or 4 years?
Probably Roma. I really like this show, but I like Roma the best.
Good deal. And what's something that you would tell future Band of Blue members?
To enjoy their time, because it really does go by fast.
And tell me something else about what has band meant to you? What is this what's this year meant to you?
It's kind of been like my life, because like band was my escape from anytime like I was feeling bad or like I just didn't feel like doing anything. Band was always there for me, and band was like kind of like my relaxation. So it's gonna be hard not having it no more.
Good deal. This is Peyton Grant, Senior Drum Major, Trumpet, Band of Blue. All right, we got Kevin White, our Senior Drum Major. Yeah, it's bright, but we want to see your face in the sunshine because we want to see all that beautiness of you. But we got Kevin White, Senior Drum Major, Alto Sax. And Kevin, what was your favorite show from the last 4 or 5 years?
I would say I would have to pick between either Red Rock or this show, Saints and Sinners, because being my first show, Roma, it was my all-time favorite marching in that field. But at the same time, for Saints and Sinners being a drum major on the podium, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Good deal. And tell me something that you'll remember about this year.
This year, the biggest thing I remembered is when we went to Lower State and they were calling the top 4 bands, and then I heard 4th place and it wasn't us. I just knew that we were top 3. It lit up my world. I was too happy in that moment.
Good deal. And what would you tell any incoming rookie for next year, the future Band of Blue?
I would tell y'all just to have fun, because being my 8th grade year, one of the seniors said that this time is gonna go by faster than you would think, and it's true. I'm sad to leave, but just make the most of it. There's gonna be some days you might be like, man, I don't know if I want to do this, but at the end of the day, stick through it, because that's when you make your closest friend, the closest people you meet in band. I can say that about my senior class, because they're the closest people I have in this school.
And is there any final message you have for this year's Band of Blue going into state contest?
Play your hearts out, have fun, win or lose, no matter where we place, make it your best run and give it your all.
Good deal. This is Kevin White, Senior Drum Major, Band of Blue.